Welcome to the most boring mission I've had to play so far, which is Union-10 for Operation Chimera. Um, this mission is pretty simple. You have to get 2 kills from 300 meters or more, and if you want to do the secondary, you have to cause 3,000 damage to enemy tanks. So this is clearly a TD-focused mission. I mean, you could be one of those guys that camps in the back with a medium or a heavy tank, I guess. But that really isn't my playstyle. In fact, I'm not a big TD fan in the first place. I'd rather be up in front and brawling than anything else. So I actually didn't have a lot of tanks to do this. As I look through my garage, I have a total of 3 TDs in the Russian and Chinese lines combined, one of which is tier 6, 2 of which are tier 7. And so I resigned myself to the fact that I likely was not going to get this done with honors, simply because I've put out more than 3,000 damage in an SU-122-44 before, because it is a great tank. It has the alpha to be able to put out that much damage, the DPM to be able to put out that much damage. But that's a really good game in that tank, and as you can see, I've actually sped this match up because it was such a boring match. There was almost no way, unless I was on the front lines, I was getting 3,000 damage. If you don't have the TDs to do this, and you really want to get this done with honors, you could just camp at the back with a heavy tank. I would recommend doing it at tier 10. Simply so that you have the alpha to put out significant damage. So nothing has really happened. We're 5 minutes into this match and nothing is going on. I'm just waiting to get some shots. You can see that I'm sitting in the back like I should be with the TD, but I'm using the circles on my map as a reference. I'm trying to keep the enemy players as far away from me as possible so I can guarantee the 300 meter kill shot. But know your view range on your tank. This is actually a relatively short view range. I don't normally run binocs in this because I tend to play this tank a little more aggressively. So I don't run binocs in this, so my view range on this is about 350 meters, so I know in terms of where that circle is in the map, roughly where I need to keep the tanks, because they need to be out more than 300 meters. So I'm just trying to get into position to get some kill shots here. Things are still developing really slowly. We're 7 minutes into this match, and there's only 7 tanks dead across both teams, so this is a very slow match. Now you can see the shot right here on the AX. This is right at the edge of where I would feel comfortable hitting somebody to guarantee the 300. He was within my view range circle, so he was less than 350 meters. It was probably, I don't know, 340, 330. But at any time you could really move. Try to sneak some shots in on these guys on the hill, but the 122 gun on the SU-122-44 is extremely inaccurate. So those were low probability shots just because of the nature of the tank that I'm driving. Which also makes this challenging as a TD and being required to be 300 meters back minimum. Having a low accuracy gun like this can be extremely frustrating. Some of the other TDs, like the STRVs, for example, have hyper accurate guns. And so those are more reliable shots. Now at this point, I've pushed up past this AMX. I feel confident that if the AMX rushed me, I could get at least one shot in, and the team could pick him off while he's circling my tank. I'm really hoping that someone is going to expose Artie along that K line, so that I could take a shot at Artie, but that doesn't happen. And I decide that, given how close this match is right now, I'm going to go push that KV-85 and hopefully get a shot on that A44 that's across the map. Because once people tend to be in that castle area, they tend not to leave on this map. And that's exactly what happens here. I'm able to push the KV-85. He doesn't see me coming from the flank because the AMX ran way north. Able to dispatch him pretty quickly, and I get that nice clean shot on that A44 for the second kill. So a lot of this is patience. Maybe your matches unfold a little quicker. Maybe you're sitting on the one line on Prokhorovka. Maybe you're camping the one line on something like Himmelsdorf, or you're on that zero line on Ensk. There's a lot of maps that you can get this done in. You just got to be patient. I wish someone would explain some of the physics of those shots that I just took. You just have to be patient to get this done. But that is Union 10 without honors. Hopefully you have some higher tier TDs than me to get this done with honors. So in summary, pick a TD that has good alpha. Yeah, you want to get those kills. You don't want people to steal those kills from you. So make sure you got good alpha. Something like my other TD at tier 7 is the SU 100M1. I'm sure I could do it with that. The gun is a little more accurate, but doesn't have the alpha, so people would be stealing my kills. Know your V range and use the circles on the minimap as reference for you. Just keep that in mind. There's no way to guarantee 300 meters given the variations in map size using the grids on the map. So use your circles. They're the most reliable metric. And then be patient. You're a TD, you're sitting in the back. Let the guys come to you. Let the opportunities expose themselves. And you will get this done.